What if I told you that one of the most timeless and powerful marketing tools that you could be using is something that really nobody talks about? And it's not social media, it's not paid ads, it's your email list. And if you're not building it, you are currently building your business on rented land. In this video, I'm gonna go into exactly what that means, give you 5 reasons on why you should build your email newsletter, and then at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you practical steps and my recommendation for what tool to use for your email newsletter. So make sure you watch till the end. So your email contact list is actually incredibly valuable because social media changes. I've built this entire channel on updating you guys on the changes of social media and how to overcome and adapt. But here's the thing, your email contact list is yours forever. So when algorithms change, when demographics on different platforms change, when certain social media platforms get bought out by bigger companies, I'm looking at you, TikTok, and when new platforms come up like Blue Sky, which you have no idea if you should even be on that one or not, your email list stays the same. Your email list is with you forever. That does not change. In fact, over time, it just tends to grow. So it baffles me that more people aren't investing in their email newsletter. So let's go into 5 reasons on why your newsletter is actually incredibly important. Reason number 1, you own that relationship. And what I mean by that is kind of another version of what I already said. You have your contact list. You can upload it to whatever CRM you want. You can download it. You can keep it in cold storage. It is not an algorithm. We know how it works and we know exactly who's on it and who's gonna see your content. So that relationship doesn't change. You own it. It's yours. When you send an email, it lands to someone's email box. It's essentially like sending my business partner an email and asking him yada, 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 and he replies with yada, yada, yada. Except this is to as many people as you can count, thousands of people. And that level of control and that level of knowing who's gonna see your content will actually help you build trust over a long period of time, which is a great segue into point number 2, which is your email newsletter builds trust over time. Social media is an amazing front door. In fact, it is the front door that everyone should be investing in. But once people are in, you need to give them a little bit more. You want to give them the information and position yourself as the expert so that they trust you. And that doesn't just happen in one post. It can happen over a long span of time. But one of the best ways to do that is through an email newsletter where you get to go in depth on details that you are the expert in. You get to go in depth and share testimonials and share proven studies on why what you do works. So when you build trust over time, you actually can develop these things called super fans, which if you get 100 super fans, you're basically guaranteed to have a thriving business. And if you want to learn more about how to get super fans and how to utilize them, get subscribed, because we're gonna do a whole video on super fans in the near future that'll explain how to get 100 super fans for your organization. And what this does is it allows you to build credibility and trust among your audience that you've already built and establish yourself as the expert in your field. And as we know, familiarity creates visibility. Visibility creates credibility, and credibility with visibility creates impact. Now, I know that was a big Dr. Seuss thing, but basically, the more people who see your stuff and trust you, the more of a difference you can make in your community or how much money you can make. Speaking about how much money you can make, that leads into our next point very well. Point number 3, it increases conversions. Email newsletters wildly and consistently outperform social media in the sense of conversions. So we've talked a lot about the importance of social media and getting the foot in the door. And in fact, one of the best things you can do with social media is link that to your newsletter. So that way you get people in the front door, and the newsletter is kind of like bringing them into your kitchen. So if someone posts about donating to your cause or buying your product, it's really easy to just swipe on past that. But if you send an email that lands directly into your inbox and someone actually opens it and reads it, you can then take the time to explain why someone should buy your product, why someone should donate to your cause, why someone should attend your church or your event. And it gives you an opportunity to give them the reason why. You could share testimony, you can share the benefits, you can share any types of things. You can even share videos in newsletters that people will most likely see if they open your email. And it may not be the first newsletter, it may not be the second, heck, it may not even be the 10th. But your odds of converting someone through an email newsletter is substantially higher than converting them through a simple social media post. And what this does is it gives you better access to your community. And speaking of community, that leads us into point number 4. It strengthens your community. What do I mean by this? Well, a social media post is posted to everyone, anyone and everyone, and that's the way it should be. But your newsletter is sent to specific people. And if you choose the right CRM, which is customer relations management tool, you can even customize it to where the newsletter starts off with their registered first name, which is pretty cool because it makes it even more personal. And it takes it from a post that everyone can see to a newsletter that is specifically sent to a certain person. It makes them feel like they're a part of something bigger than just themselves. And that is the way to create impact, is you give someone the opportunity to feel like they are a part of something bigger. It also gives you a chance to share updates, wins, get feedback, send out forums, do things that you normally couldn't do with social media. It gives someone the opportunity to kind of get a peek on the inside without making it seem like they're just watching from the outside. And what this really does is this helps your long-term growth, which is the best segue into point number 5. This supports the long-term growth of your organization. I've seen TikTok accounts get banned for no reason. I have seen Instagrams get shut down for no reason. I've seen YouTube pages be pulled down for no reason. But you know what someone can't take away from you? They can't take away your pride. I'm just kidding. No. They can't take away your email list. You download it to an Excel file and you have that. You can put it in cold storage. You can put it on a flash drive. You can put it in a Google Drive, like whatever. No one can take that away from you. And if your CRM shuts you down for some weird reason, what you can do is you can just literally migrate to a new one, upload your contact list, and keep emailing. You have these contacts with you, and that can't be taken away from you by some bot or some algorithm. Every email you send creates growth and trust. Every subscriber that's added to your newsletter creates a bigger audience, and over time, it just keeps on building and building and building. And little do you know, within 5 years, you could have a huge email contact list. That's actually how we started. I remember when I sent out my first newsletter, we had 8 contacts. We had 8. I remember sending it out to those 8 people and thinking, this is silly, why am I doing this? But now our contact list is in the thousands. And these are thousands of people that we have at our disposal. I can send an email to them anytime. And in a world where everyone is chasing viral moments, this is a chance to practice consistency, which is so important. Now that I've explained the importance of an email newsletter, I hope you're convinced by now, but in case you're not, let's go over some more things. Let's go over some practical tools on how you can use your newsletter for good. The first thing you want to do is you want to pick a consistency. How often are you sending these out? I recommend starting with once a month. It's easy to keep up with without falling behind, and with consistency being the most important thing about sending out a newsletter, you want to make sure that you can keep up. So, if you're going to send it out once a month, I recommend a Tuesday. A Tuesday, in my experience, tends to be the best day to send out an email newsletter. So you can do something like you can pick the first Tuesday of the month or the last Tuesday of the month. Whatever you want to do, as long as it's consistent. You could even target for mid-month. So what I usually try to do is I usually try to target the Tuesday that kind of falls closest to the 15th. For my organizations every month. Honestly, Social Ground, we should practice what we preach because we do not send out enough email newsletters, but I'm gonna commit to trying my best to send them out consistently once a month. Let's see how that goes. I'm too busy making our clients newsletters, but you know what? It's something I should practice what I preach. I'm gonna commit to that. I'm gonna commit to trying to do that. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna try. Hold me accountable. I'm gonna try. Join my newsletter. If you don't get one from me every month, reach out, let me know. Join my newsletter. Keep me accountable. Do it. And then what you want to do is tons of these CRMs, and I'm going to go over my 2 favorites in a second, but tons of the CRMs give you templates. Honestly, use a template. Don't waste time reinventing the wheel. Use a proven template that has a proven effect on people, and then just replace it with your own information. It doesn't need to be flashy. It doesn't need to be amazing. It just needs to be consistent. So if you can make your newsletter consistent every month and commit to growing your email newsletter base, I promise you will see a difference in your organization. May not be tomorrow, may not be next month, may not even be next year. It might take a few years. But once you get that one client who signs up because of your newsletter, or you get that one donation because of a newsletter, you'll start to see it's all worth it. I promise. So, last but not least, what email CRMs do I like the most? Well, if you're a large organization and you have, a sizable budget and you want to be creative with your newsletter, maybe pair it with some texting, maybe set up automations, I highly recommend MailChimp. It's kind of the be all end all of CRMs for emails. But if that's not your speed and you don't want to spend the extra money and you don't need all the automations and stuff, I recommend going with Brevo. They're not sponsoring this video, but we use Brevo here at Social Ground because I don't need all the stuff that MailChimp has to offer yet. I may switch, who knows? But right now I use Brevo and honestly, it's kind of amazing. It is a great tool. They give you amazing templates and it's really easy to import your list and export your list and whatever else you need to do. They even have texting and different automations in there. So it's kind of like a mini MailChimp. So yeah, if you're a larger organization and you need a lot more that comes, maybe you need Salesforce integration, I highly recommend going with MailChimp. But if it's just a lone email newsletter and you're just capturing emails and sending out an email newsletter once a month, go with Brevo. CRMs I would stay away from at all costs is iContact, Constant Contact, and Beehive. I have had nothing but bad experiences with these different CRM softwares, so please stay away from those. Go with a different one. Just go with Brevo. It's way cheaper. For those of you who stayed to the end, one, thank you. Love it. Not many people stay to the end. I see the analytics, but if you did, thank you. But if you stayed to the end, we're gonna do a video on superfans and how to get them and what they are and how to utilize them based on the 1 to 100 rule. It's gonna be a really cool video, so get subscribed. Okay, now that's it. Boom.